Ayo, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Ba'Shem Rakakadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and in truth. Just got a little article I found here, which is, well, I'll get into it. The titles, it's on Inverse Science, and the title is David Attenborough warns sixth mass extinction is imminent. The beloved planet Earth narrator isn't optimistic, and he said fitting perfectly with the perpetual dumpster fire that has been 2017. Certified nature daddy Sir David Attenborough says we are in the midst of a mass extinction. So it's funny because they started off saying like that 2017's been a perpetual dumpster fire, and it has. Basically, if you're in the world and you're about forwarding this place continuing on, then all these events that you've been seeing basically going down over the course of the year, you're getting messed up in the spirit, man, because you're basically going to be thinking like, okay, shit, man, how much worse can it get? But you know, we have the basically we know the prophecies, man. We know what the coming times are going to entail. And pretty much we are looking for, and gladly we rejoice when we see that basically this place is getting judged, man. It's getting messed up, man. Because I'll get into it. Because more or less 2017 being a fucking a shit year for these guys. Yeah, death, destruction, and diligence. That's basically people get messed up over the course of this year, man. Spiritually, physically, mentally, on all levels, people been getting messed up, man. And that's going to continue. It's going to deepen, because pretty much Esau's taking it to a place where to a level of wickedness that hasn't even been seen on the earth, man. So that's basically just that's letting us know we're getting the fuck out of here real soon, man. Because pretty much that's what these people are messed up about, man. They're not understanding that we're about to get the fuck out of here, man. And he says, we're in the midst of a mass extinction. That's basically just that goes hand in hand with the scriptures, man. Because basically Esau has been he's been destroying the earth, man. He's been messing up the earth, polluting the oceans, polluting the air, polluting the land, man. That's why you're getting them fires off where is it, fucking California, I believe. You be getting in the States, you be getting them fires over there. You be getting animals beaching themselves. The bees have been dying off for a good couple years now. I think at least 5-6 years. The bees, even longer maybe. I think it's like from maybe 2008 and 9. The bees have been dying off. Esau's been destroying the earth, man. And that's basically his job on the planet, man. He is like a consuming, flesh-eating swarm of death, man. Says Attenborough, the man whose soothing voice narrates the Planet Earth series, a show that helps inform many people's understanding of nature and the interconnected web of life, said in an interview on Thursday that he thinks we're right in the thick of the planet's sixth mass extinction. The damage we are inflicting on species and ecosystems is so extensive and profound that scientists now believe we are witnessing the Earth's sixth mass extinction event. The last one marked the end of the dinosaurs, Attenborough told City AM. And you know, that's some BS, man. They ain't been no God. Well, there ain't been no five previous mass extinctions. There has been a previous mass extinction, which was in the time of Noah, man. In the time of Noah, when that flood came, there was a mass extinction and death for hell of motherfuckers that was on the planet Earth, man. Only 8 people survived, man, and the animals by 2s and by 7s. So that's that's basically that 6 mass extinction, and there were no meteor that blew up some dinosaurs, man. That's some BS. Esau has to throw in the bullshit, obviously, when he does these things, man. But more or less, that's like what they're going into is there's the damage that Esau's doing to the planet Earth is on such a scale that it's almost irreparable. And that goes hand in hand with the scriptures, man. Because, like, what does it say? You know, let me get it, man. In, what do you call it? In Matthew 24. I believe, says, I'm not sure exactly sure what verse it is. And say shall be saved. No flesh shall be saved. The end is not yet. Yeah, 22. Okay. Yeah, Matthew 24:22. And it says, well, let me start from 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sakes, those days shall be shortened. So you know we're in those days, because he said the exact same thing, man. He said what? Like he says the damage we're inflicting on species and ecosystems is so extensive and profound that scientists now believe we're witnessing a mass extinction. So basically, the damage Esau's doing is just on a scale where it's like it'll get to the point where you won't survive. And it's funny because he goes into it and he says, like, the quote that he says is funny as hell, because it's pretty much a similar quote to what's his name said, man. That's fine. Yeah, okay. So I don't refresh. It says, okay, so down here it says, all is not lost though. If humans can slow the acceleration of climate change, perhaps through innovations like clean energy technology, we could buy ourselves enough time to find some solutions, whatever our fate. Attenborough is confident that even though we can't proceed without nature, nature will find a way to proceed with or without us. So that's pretty much like the same quote as what's his name, David the Rothschild, man, because he was pretty much saying, like, he'll say, look, man, it's like, look, if you don't look, man, like nature, nature has a way of doing things. Yeah, nature does. That's because my man knows, like, these guys, they're talking about nature. But more or less, it's like on the Georgia Guidestones, man. It says, maintain humanity under 500 million in accordance with nature. That's what they're claiming. But they are basically just looking to a mass amount of death and murder on the people through various means to reduce the population to the level they want to maintain, man. Esau is about destroying the environment and destroying the peoples to bring them numbers down, man. So this is fucking hell. This is basically part of his plan. So but then that's the Lord prophesied against that, man. Because I was gonna get Revelation as well, 11:18. Because basically what Esau's been doing, is that look, man. This is all feeding into why this place needs to go down, man. You go into it. These are the exact same reasons why this place needs to be annihilated and destroyed and wiped off the face of the earth, man. Revelation 11:18 says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that they shouldest give that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So this is basically when the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's wrath is come, then that's going to be the time that these guys that destroying the earth are going to be destroyed. And that's Esau, man. You go into it. Esau is using his chemtrails. He's got basically the mass pollution, He's got fucking nuclear power plants blowing up, contaminating the oceans and the airs. He's got all kinds of things going on mass levels that are just basically feeding into the destruction, man. And that's Esau's destroying, mashing up the earth. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is basically gonna get caught out for that, man. These Edomites, these guys basically right now, this is the thing is, they've been given the rule, they've been given liberty, they're able to do whatever the fuck they want to do. And what have they done, man? These guys have basically come out here, they're destroying everything from the nature and the environment to the people to history to the Lord's people, man. He's destroying everything, man. This guy ain't got no balance, ain't got no order. So the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is going to have to destroy him to bring the balance back. He's going to have to get put into captivity for 1,000 years, get drop kicked axe kicked, uppercutted, roundhouse kicked, all that good shit for 1,000 years, put into captivity, and then afterwards he's gonna have to get what do you call it, man? He's gonna be wiped out, man. They're gonna put him in pits, and then we're gonna kindle a match, and then he's just gonna watch him burn forever. But you know, that's what it is, man. But I'll leave it there. But you know, it's an interesting article because, like, it's, you know, you see David the Rothschild. He talks about basically these kinds of things, man, like you know, nature and all those kinds of things, and what's the word? Global warming. So this is a kind of way of them just talking about it, like saying, okay, look, this thing is coming. We need to take action, is what they say. But then that's basically them putting their New World Order plans forward, man. That's what their actions are. But yeah, I'll leave it there, man. I say, all praise to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai. Don't want to see apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, man. And shalom to the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, man. Shalom.